plant the IED at the bend, the Americans won't see it.
It can wait until morning.
No, it cannot. The Americans can reach early and we need the IED in place to kill as many as we can.
I think I'll wait.
No, you won't. Go plant it.
Do I have to?
Yes, go do it.
But I don't want to.
Brother, why not? We must jihad.
Brother, it's too cold to jihad.
This is the conversation Taliban militants were having in the middle of planting an IED. Would you ever think the Taliban would joke about something like jihad? If they were common Afghans, one can expect the Taliban to execute the person for cracking such jokes. Ian Fritz, whose job was to eavesdrop on the Taliban during his service in the US Air Force between 2008 to 2013, wrote about what he heard. Fritz would hang around in gunships and snoop for any threat warning during a mission on ground. Fritz says when the Taliban wasn't joking about jihad, they were planning lunch, gossiping around, generally whining about the roads and the weather. But they also dreamed about the future they wanted to build, about the time when the foreign forces would leave and they would take over Afghanistan. Eavesdroppers never hear anything good about themselves, nor did Fritz. While some Taliban talks roused a rare chuckle or two in Fritz, he recalls when things turned bad. Once the Taliban militants managed to fool Fritz. A team of Allied forces was on ground for a mission. Throughout the mission, Fritz says he did not hear anything remotely militant on the radios. The mission was complete and they were returning when the Taliban ambushed.
Get the big gun out, get it ready. They'll be moving again soon.
Hey gunship, where are they? What are they doing? I am hit.
Brother, you got one. Keep going, keep shooting. We can get more.
Yes, we will. The gun is work.
The gunship carrying Fritz struck the Taliban militants. The insider talks among the Taliban gave an insight into how they fought and, most importantly, why they won. The Taliban fighters often showed off, which Fritz calls they had to do in order to keep fighting. Even when they had lost more men than the opposition, they kept rejoicing, insisting that they were winning. For 20 years, they kept the same consistency. When the US exterminated a village of Taliban, they came back as soon as the US exited. The Taliban fought the US and Allied forces with fewer men, 30-year-old equipment and guns. Fritz says while he heard the Taliban talking, he never really listened because he came to an understanding after a long time. He said that the Taliban knew they were being eavesdropped on. The jokes, the quips, the planning was all for them to hear. And the message was clear that Afghanistan belonged to them. So even if it was cold, they still planted an IED. And even if they lost more men, they regrouped again. And even when a territory was lost, they returned to reclaim it in an unending fight.